Hi everyone and welcome to the newest video of the series Thriving in EFL. I'm super happy and excited as always that you've decided to come back, and I'm honored that you keep coming back, keep asking questions and keep wanting to improve. This is very important. I feel like people who recognize the need that they want more from life, that they want to improve and keep progressing, are the ones who are eventually going to be successful. And success can be understood in many different ways. I know that there are so many, experts online talking about financial success, but exactly as I spoke when we talked about progress and helping students make progress, success is the same. Understanding of success can be different for everybody. So today I wanted to talk to you about whether it is possible for a teacher to become a business person or an entrepreneur and how to do that. Okay. So these are the things I've learned myself, and I feel that they are absolutely crucial before you even start. So let's dig in. So the first thing that I think you need to develop, have, or realize that you don't have and work on is your mindset. Your mindset as a teacher is a fabulous thing. This is a massive leverage that you've got over other people, because teachers have genuine natural superpowers. We love helping people. We know how to talk to people. We know how to help them. We know how to bring out the best in people, and we know how to help them progress. Okay. Usually, the teachers I've come across are people who love self-development, are people who are focused on being better so that they can provide better services for their students. And notice the language I use, services. It's not just lessons. So that's part of that mindset. When you start thinking of your job, of your career as a service, then this is that little shift that happens. So when you think about someone who provides a solution to somebody's problem, or if you can provide a relief to somebody's pain, then it becomes much easier to think of yourself as an entrepreneur and a business person, a consultant, I dare say. So start thinking about yourself in those terms. I posted recently about how those 5 easy steps to start seeing your students as your clients. And I feel like this is useful not only if you want to open your own business in teaching, but also if you just want to progress in your career and be successful and find your dream job. Because as an employer, and I used to be a manager as well, I would love for my employees, for my teachers, to see that side of the business as well. It's not only about the educational value. It is extremely important, and that's what people come there for. But I feel like the more we realize that it is a service, the easier it becomes to be professional. So that's tip number 1. Number 2 is boundaries. I feel that we as teachers, and I've been guilty of that for many years, we are very bad at setting boundaries. We want to help people. We want to help them progress. We want to make them successful, but very often at the cost of our own time, energy, resources, and I mean physical and mental resources. So that's something that we should actively be working on. I now know that my boundaries include not taking work that's badly paid, not taking work that I know I'm not going to enjoy, and not taking, and generally thinking of, okay, where do I actually want to be in sometime in the future? It could be a quarter, it could be a year, and then sort of programming all my everyday actions in my profession so that I can reach that goal. And that's setting boundaries, because when you realize where you're going, then it's going to be much easier to say no to things that are not taking you there. So food for thought here. And my tip number 3 is systems. So every successful business person has systems that work for them. And it could be planning systems. It could be business talk, attraction systems. And it could be systems that help you manage your work-life balance. So let me give you an example of my systems. I have my evening routines that help me calm down, that help me wind down before bed. And that's part of my system to keep work-life balance at bay. I have my system when it comes to attracting people who would be potentially interested in working with me. I have my system for planning my work. Every Sunday evening, I sit down and for at least an hour or an hour and a half, I plan my week. And I plan every day in terms of blocks of time that will then allow me to focus for longer periods. I'm also a person with ADHD, so this is extremely important for me. I have to have clear tasks that I can feel that I've completed, so they just have to be smart goals. They have to be achievable, because otherwise I get completely demotivated. So this is what I mean by systems. They can cover many areas of your life, but it's extremely important to have them. And finally, goals. So I mentioned goals many times. When you are a teacher, and again, I've been like that for many, many years, you think about processes much more than results and goals. Well, this is not taking you anywhere. When you're teaching and with experience, and I say that to all of my CELTA trainees, with practice, you naturally progress in your career. You naturally become more confident in teaching, but you need to know where you're going with that, because the risk of focusing on the process of teaching and getting experience is that, okay, so I'm trying to teach general English, getting better at it, but what if I try business English? So you try a little bit of that, and then, maybe I should try teaching IELTS. And I've done exactly that. I was not focused on becoming an expert in one particular area. I wanted to try 100 different things, and this took me, it took years for me to realize that it wasn't an effective way of achieving my goals, because I didn't know my goal. So that was the problem. So set clear goals for your career, or short-term goals. I really want to nail teaching pronunciation, okay? Find out online. There are courses, there are books, there are articles that can help you do that, and focus on that one thing. I know, again, as a person with ADHD, I get distracted all the time, but I try to remind myself that if I want to become successful, and I do have my own understanding of success, I need to focus on the things that take me there. So I really recommend doing that as well. And that's it. 4 things: mindset, boundaries, systems, and goals. Food for thought. Think about these. Let me know which one is your area of sort of struggle. Comment below. I'd really like to find out. And do you think that you can become an entrepreneur or a business person in this ELT profession, or are you happy being a teacher in your current state? I hope I've challenged your thinking a little bit. And as always, let me know if there are any other topics that you're interested in terms of teaching itself, as well as business. And I'll be very, very happy to cover them for you here. Thank you so much for your comments and support. Please rate, share, subscribe, so I can reach more people and help them thrive in ELT. See you next week. Bye.